What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be unboxing the new Big Rubber Guys Series 8 Matt Hardy, Ethan Page, and the Road Warriors. All right, guys, it is time for us to unbox the new Big Rubber Guys Series 8. I've been waiting for these for quite some time, and it is brought to you by the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the Modern Edition, 2010 to present day. My new book, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to heelbooks.com. Now, we're going to take a look at these. We're going to jump right into it because I'm super excited. Big Rubber Guys by Collect Major is one of my favorite lines out there right now. Very reminiscent of the old LJNs, and I have a lot of fun with this one. They've released quite a few figures. I think we're up to about 20 now, and now we have 4 new ones to add. That's definitely going to put us over the top of that. And we're just going to get right into it. The packaging is pretty similar every single time around. This purple card back. We have the slip cover right here. Put that right over there. It has the typical bubble and then a nice artwork piece there by TTD, which I think always looks really great. Still branded the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, but I think starting in 2025, everything is just going to be Major or Collect Major. Very cool. I actually take these out and I collect these. I just think they're neat little placards, and I've been just throwing the plastics away. But we're going to talk about Ethan Page. This makes sense. Okay, so the back of this is cracked. When I first got these in, myself and Macho Fran, we were like, why does he have shards of glass all over him? Then we realized it was plastic, and we couldn't figure out what it came from. There's obviously a crack in the plastic. So, but listen, this was probably the Big Rubber Guy that I was the least excited about. But I think it looks pretty good. I don't think the likeness is entirely there, but it does have his signature facial hair and the way it's cut, the soul patch, the flavor saver, the stash, and then, of course, the chin strap, uniquely cut, is all there. He's got a unique pose, right? Very true to all ego, pointing at his face. Great sculpt on the fingers. He's got that track jacket with his last name and like the dummy with the teeth and the crown there. Very nice. The crown's there as well. On the knee pads, the yellow, the black, the ego on the back. I mean, if you're going to make Ethan Page an LJN style figure, this is probably the most toyetic way to do it. So let's see if it passes the stand test. So far, every single one that I've gotten has passed the stand test. Okay? I'm hoping that this one does too. Does. So a lot of people talk about how these things don't stand, they topple over, and that's why they made stands. They've even admitted to it. Some don't stand. For me, every single one stands. Yep. This one's good. I just want to keep that streak alive, right? I love streaks. I want to keep it alive. And now we're going to move on to Matt Hardy. Obviously, why I'm going with this. This is the main course. But I'll be honest with you. This looks pretty cool, but I'm not too excited about it because I don't have Jeff in hand. I think once I have Jeff Hardy in hand, it'll change how I view this figure. So let's pop this off. And there is his artwork, which looks really awesome. I just think he does such great work. And I guess since the Big Rubber Guys don't come with anything additional like the Major Bennies do, they come with a trading card. I think that's why I like to collect these little placards, because it's what differentiates the packaging for each one. So, all right, let's take a look at Matt Hardy. Yes. Very cool. All right, so he's absolutely jacked out of his mind, but it is an LJN figure. I like the pose. Very unique and crucial to his character. He's got the dark poofy hair with the blonde streak. It does look like him. He's got the open mouth, the beard, everything's there. Check out the beautiful deco hits on the pants, though. That is some fine printing right there. Very crisp and clean. The belt buckles there, all of the studs. I think they even got the color of the pants like very, very great. It's actually the exact same color as my phone case. He's got the pockets on the side, the pouches, the back pockets, and then it's draped over his boots and even has a little zipper at the bottom. So there's a lot of fine details here. Look at the wrist tape. Traditional wrist tape wrapped around all of the creases and everything in there. I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. This one is a little bit more stiff than the last round I got, but also it's wintertime, so, or it's going to be wintertime. Maybe being in the cold for so long kind of stiffened this one up. Stands, though. That's all I can ask for. It stands. So 2 modern guys in the line. I'm not thrilled about that, but we do have Matt, we do have Brian, so these kind of fit right in well with them. I would have preferred more of a flashback Mr. Matt Hardy, but this one looks great. Probably more toyetic than a flashback one, if I'm being honest. So I definitely approve. Modern guys in the line. I guess now I'm all in. Danhausen is coming. More Matt and Brian's, which I did order. So I'm all in. Let's go, baby. And now we're going to unbox Animal. So, one half of the Road Warriors. I'm excited about this. The only thing that I love more than LJN figures themselves are the accessories. I was always enamored with the LJN accessories, the canes, the hats, all that stuff. And here we have his artwork. Looks just like him. He's absolutely massive and jacked, a behemoth of a man. And I think not only did TTD capture that well in the placard here, but he captured it well in the design of this figure, and then so did Brian Beatty. So beautiful work on the team of Collect Major. Sometimes billion-dollar companies can have hundreds of people on staff and still fumble a product. Sometimes the tried and true way is sticking close together and having a small team. But my God, I was not looking at this figure and I was touching it and I literally like stabbed myself. These are the pointiest spikes in the history of LOD figures. Oh my God, you can feel these. These have no give. And as an adult collector, I think that's a great thing. I do. Keep this away from your kids though. All right, so that came off pretty easily. He's got that double buy in the front flex, traps popping, grit in the teeth, the signature facial hair with the flavor saver and the Fu Manchu. The green and black face paint. I do love the green, that old school Road Warrior style. Check out the mohawk as well as the whatever you call this thing and the rat tail. Very cool. Only thing you can see a little bit of separation at the waist, but honestly, unless you look close, it just looks like where the pants meet his waist. He's got the buckles on the boots, very unique, no ties. Warriors there and LOD on that side. Does it have LOD? Did they wear LOD on their tights? I don't remember that, but I know Matt and Brian, and I can't see that not being accurate, especially with D Freedom checking these things out. So check it out. This is molded to fit his chest perfectly. You can see the imprints of the chest, even the nipples are in there to make sure that this thing is snug, which is why in the package, it didn't move. Look, that thing does not move. It doesn't even jiggle. You got to forcefully move that thing. It fits perfectly to the body. Awesome. Look at those spikes, all the chains. You're not going to understand how pointy these things are. Look, you can see it on my palm where it poked in. This thing is sharp. This is a sharp spikes on here. Awesome. Awesome. We've got the laces there. All of the stitching around. Very cool. And now, I swear, if this one doesn't, if this one doesn't stand, I'm going to be upset. It stands. And now, last but not least, I saved this for last because I love the way it's posed. We have Hawk. Just dropped it on the ground, by the way. Here's his placard, which is pretty cool. Hands on the waist as we remember Hawk staring intently into the camera like he's literally about to whoop somebody's ass into the new year. Less spikes on Hawks, which is good, but I bet you, yep, they are just as sharp. Man, this is sharp. Crazy. That's why this is an adult collectible. All right. But check this out. Same thing. Warriors on that side, LOD here. They even paid for the silver paint for the buckles, which is crucial. The knee pads are underneath the tights. He's got those arms out there doing that signature pose with the tongue out. You know, what a rush. Absolutely jacked. Look at the back muscles popping. All the abs are there. That top shelf as well as the traditional pecs bursting at the seams. He's got the inverted mohawk. He's got the old school face paint with the blue stripe across. Very reminiscent of the junk shop dog figures. The tongue out, the teeth are there. He's got that goatee. This is my favorite one from the set. I do like Animal's shoulder pads better, but man, this is my favorite. This one's more symmetrical though. Man, these are the best shoulder. I think these are honestly the best LOD shoulder pads, removable ones, because they're molded so perfectly to the body. Look how tight they are to the skin. That is a all-star job right there, man. Tight. Look, you could see it snug to the abs everywhere. This is literally made for this figure and only this figure. Man, I really poked myself hard with that one. But look, larger chains on Hawks in the front and the back. Less spikes, but man, these things will poke your eye out. Stay away, Ralphie, is what I would say. Stay away, Ralphie, because these are some legit spikes. The most legit spikes of any LOD figure because of how well they fit and how unique they are to each person. Slam dunk. Love it. Love the Road Warriors and the LOD, but I'm going to go Hawk is my favorite, then Animal, then Matt Hardy, and then all Ego. I think that's the way to go, and I think that will be the general consensus across the board. So comment below. Let me know your ranking of these 4 figures. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to healbooks.com. And make sure you join Whatnot at whatheal.com, and you will get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. What a rush. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium full-color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.